Now you can see that once the counting of BI is over and reached 0, the output of this timer is on. Which means this timer is basically for delaying the result by specific known time. So when you can't turn on something or trigger some action, or want something to happen after specific delay, then this is timer for you. Also, if you want to compare real-time counting of the timer, then using BI it can be done. Let's take one output at the end of this timer and see what happened to that output after the counting is over. Here I'm going to take Q0.0 as output. You can see that once the counting is over, Q0.0 is turned on. Which means output is on after 10 seconds from starting the timer by triggering M0.0, which means delay time in turning on the output after input is on. Hence it is called on delay timer. Now let's study off delay timer also. Let's take off delay timer from left tree. Now I'm going to use the same trigger M0.0 to switch on the timer, also use same 10 second as preset value and MW20 as BI. Let's also name this timer as T2. Now I'm going to switch on M0.0 and see what happens. Let's also take MW20 in the simulator window to see what happened to it. You can see that after switching on M0.0 T1 timer already started counting in BI, whereas T2 has not started counting. Let's wait till T1 counting get completed and then see that happens. Now you can see that T1 has completed its counting, and after counting is over, T1 has turned on its output, but T2 has neither started its counting nor turned on its output. Now let's turn off M0.0 and see what happens.
You can see that once M0.0 is off, immediately counting of T2 started. But if you observe that the movement M0.0 was turned on, output of T2 was also on. Which means in off delay timer, once the input is on at the same time output is also on. Now you can see that after M0.0 is off, T2 started its counting, and after counting is